Good morning, everyone. It'd be an interesting day today. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Wattage. If you have not uploaded your new version of Crapsee, make sure you get that out. Thanks, Kevin, for announcing that. I was not aware of that. So I refreshed. I play on the browser, so I refreshed my browser. 3632. 459. 1415. Draw 6 on the bottom. 415. 2421. Line it tight and then crossed. 639. 9's an early number. Early favorite today. 5653 to the bottom. Good morning, Glenn. Good morning, John GD. Oh, terrible throw. Too hard for. Held on to that just a split second too long. They went into the hook. 3632. Like Trampy. That's good. Make sure you guys update your Crapsee app before you get going. 235. A little bit high energy on that left one. Right, I took off as well. 6263. Very sore today. My fingers are, my arm is, my shoulder's sore. 3 hard 6. Spent the entire weekend making those chairs. And I'm in the process of sanding them right now. I got one probably about half sanded. The other one needs to get sanded yet. Then I get it come stay in. Hopefully today, if I can get a couple hours of sleep today as well, because I got to work tonight. But I am pushing. Get those done in time because by 5 or 10. Because I'll have them done before the event. My problem is getting them done in time to shoot a couple videos of them, so I can put them together for a promo event for the Craps for the Cure, which is in 12 days. So nothing like starting the project 6 months out and pushing at the end to get it done. It will be done. It's just a matter of getting it so I can get pictures and promo stuff together. 5-6 mid-bow, yo. We have 2.5 minutes here before we start. 3-5-3-6. 30-day top. 5-1-6. 4-5, 4-1. Good morning, Jeff. Ahoy, he says. Two, 5-7. That was what, about 8 rolls long? 7, 8, 9, somewhere on there. 3-6-3-2. 6-2. Trying to get it to the point where the dice just actually slip out of my fingers, or not my fingers, my thumb, just by keeping my 3 fingers solid. All I do is just this with my thumb. So I'm trying to get that habit down. 3-6-3-2. 1-2-3, ace deuce. That was 1-2, not 1-1. Okay, let's get this show started here. Oh, one. Wrong. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Make it yours too. Today is episode number 435 of the Level Up program and day number 145 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue-collar craps style of play. And I emphasize style of play, and I'll explain a little bit later why that is. But hey, if you're in the chat, make sure you do say hi here. Checking in number 1 is Kevin Scott, followed up by Wattage Live Craps. We get John GT, Papa Chops, Trampy, Jeff and ND, RR Brown. Good morning to all. We have 14 people watching currently, and we've got on Crapsee 13 people ready to go on Crapsee. So if you're playing along with Crapsee, make sure that you do update the app if you need to today, or refresh your browser by deleting your history and then getting back into the Crapsee app, and you should be ready to go. I was not aware that we actually had a Crapsee update, so Kevin Scott let me know that, and that is very, very, very appreciative that he did that. Bet accordingly today. I am extremely sore. I've spent all weekend. I've about a little over 20 hours this weekend building these chairs for the craps table, and I got the chairs completely built, and I actually have them almost sanded. One of them's almost half sanded. The other one I still need to sand and get stain in that. So, and if you watch the warm up, I kind of talked a little bit about that process and how I'm kind of pushing this towards the end of the project and towards the due date here. Due date is obviously before we get to the crops for the cure, but I still need to shoot some videos to do some promo stuff for it. Anyhow, I roll better when you push that like button. Thanks a lot, Shampy. But anyhow, let's go all bets set. We are going to be starting off with a bankroll today of 6,154. And why I say a blue collar craps style play is $6,000 bankroll is not blue collar craps, but we have built it up to that point through the wins that we've had. We're coming into the show with 41 wins, 14 losses. But anyhow, so 6,154 puts us at still at level 5 on the program, the CMJ program. So 3632, days out. And roll number 1, shooter number 1. They split apart in midair a little bit. We got a 167 on the come up, pass line winner, natural, come out natural. And what I was gonna say. Anyhow, I'm not doing any line bets, so that does not affect me at all. Again, we'll go 3632. So my son, older son, came over this weekend. The one that I told you was watching this at school. This was his classmates in school, meaning college. And he was showing me how I look on camera. So he's like doing all this with his fingers and everything, and then he goes like this. He reverses his throw and throws it backwards. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's how I do that. But anyhow, we'll call this all bets set and dice out. 3632. And we have 3-3 hard, 6 the double degen. So let's mark that point of 6 as a primary on top on both sides. And the point is now 6. I finally changed the battery on my mouse for Crapsee, so hopefully that's gonna be a lot easier for me to enter these in, if it even takes. It was a little delayed on that one. But anyhow, we're gonna go 320 across. Let's give you 50 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 60 on at 6 and 8. I got full craps calls on Crapsee. Let's change that over really quick to make sure I'm on turbo mode. Thank you for letting me know that. They were full, yes. That's why it was delayed, apparently. So now it is changed over. Thank you for letting me know that. So 3632 is what we're going to go back to, and dice out. And we got an ace deuce, Alfredo sauce, 1, 2, 3 craps. That's going to be no help for us. There you go. That should be better for you guys. We're going to go with a 4, 1, 4, 2 dice set, 3V in the bottom. Good morning, Ada. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. 4, 1, 4, 2. The right one kicked out a little bit, but we have a 4, 4 hard 8 square pair. Using a 4, 1, 4, 2 dice set. We have primary on top on both sides. And that'll be hit number 1 for us for Crapsee. Make sure I lock the 6 and 8 bets in. And we are going to go to $96 on the 6 and $96 on that 8. An increase of 6 units on each. Good morning, Joel. Again, 3632, which is our cousin 2 variety. And we'll go all bet set here. Nice out. Looking for box numbers. We have 5-6 mid-mo yo. So we're bouncing around a little bit here between box numbers and craps numbers. Again, that's gonna be no help for me. There'll be another number towards that ATS though. We'll go with a 3-5-3-6 dice set. One comment my son did make is that when it's hard to follow along with my betting, obviously, because I go. If you're talking to me, John GT, I go live at 8 o'clock. I do a warm up. I think you're talking to Joel though. Good morning, Uncle Hoku. I'm not sure what time Joel does go live, so make sure you put that in the chat, Joel, if you do, or when you do. Nice out. 3-5-3-6. That one landed really nice and together. They both came out the back wall. 5-1-6. And that is the KitchenAid mixer. And that's going to be a winner 6, by the way. So we have 3-5-3-6 dice set with a 5-1 result. So that's going to be a double pitch of the dice, I believe. It is 5-1. Come on, FC, let's work. Okay, so that's going to be enough to get out of the shooter. So we're going to be in profit. We're going to bring our bets down. And we're going to go 160 cross up and off while we look for our new point here. 4 p.m. Eastern time today. Make sure you go over to 208 Craps, and Joe will be doing a live rollout, hopefully. 4-5-4-1 is our dice set. 3V in the bottom. 4-5-4-1. And looking for a new point. Dice out. Two, 4, 6. We're back on that 6. It's a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. 4-5-4-1 is the dice set. And we had a 2-4 result. So that should be a 1 dice off access. Nope, single pitch. See, that's why I got the cheat up on the screen so I can correct my own thinking here. Which hopefully helps you guys as well. 1-2-1-4. You can kind of keep an eye on what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. 1-2-1-4, and our box numbers will be turned back on again. Again, remember we're at 160 cross. We have 182 brought back to rack, 160 on the table. So we're in profit, $22 at the current moment. And we start trend betting from here. 1-2-1-4. 2 hits in down. Nice out. That was a little bit short and a little bit weird of a roll, and the result shows it 2-5-7. Ouch. So hopefully you guys got out of that shooter. That was a terrible throw. 1-2-1-4 is the dice set. And we have a 2-5 Bruce. That becomes shark bait. So that'll be the end of the first shooter. We did make a profit, $22 off of that one. And that was 8 rolls long. Roll quality score of 11, which is not the best. 3, 6, 3, 2. Let's check out the cousin 2 set. So it was a long weekend. I'll do this really quick while we're waiting here. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a show of the messy part of the shop here. I have the table covered up so I didn't get it all, but it's going to be the chairs that we're making. And the top of it has the coins that were given to me by Trampy. We're going to put those into those holes on those chairs. So hopefully that shows you. And the cool thing is those chairs are going to convert into a throwing station. So I actually will have it so you can use it as a throwing station and a betting station for your craps. I'm not going to give any chips out, but I will have a layout on there that was donated to me by Gargoil. So hopefully you guys like that. Thank you, Trampy. We'll go all bet set. So Lazy Dog actually gave me those coins. I promised them that I would use as many as I could. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. 3, 6, 3, 2. Okay, so shooter number 2. He said my fingers, shoulders, my back, everything are sore as hell from sitting on the floor, bending over, sanding, building. I have over 20 hours of building and that this weekend on those chairs. 3, 2, 5, the Justice 5, so it's marked point of 5. 3, 6, 3, 2 is the dice set. 3, 2, 5 is the result. Again, single pitch of the dice. That seems like that's a common trend for me today so far. Thank you, John. Thank you, R.R. Brown. So yeah, I was. They turned out nicer than I expected. The back of them has a slot that you can actually put a piece of plywood onto it, and that's where we're going to conceal the layout. So that way you can actually pop that back off and then lay them down on the arms. And I have it so that the throwing surface is 28 inches from the ground. And I'm trying to develop yet the armpit area or the rail portion of it. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that, but yeah. So we have a 1, 3, 1, 2 dice set. It's going to be cross 6s on the bottom. We're going to go 320 across on our bets again. 50 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 16, that's 6 and 8. We'll all bet set here. Face up 1, 3, 1, 2, cousin 2 set. So we got a 4, 6. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So that was not a great throw there, but 1, 3, 1, 2 is the dice set. They both kind of migrate to the left on me there. 4, 6, 10 is the result. And that's going to be hit number 1 here. We're going to be able to go 96 cross pressure now with that. And it is considered a single pitch of the dice. But we have a 65 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 78, and that's 6 and 8. Sniped. It's Glenn. Sorry, my friend. We get a 5, 4, 5, 6 dice signal coming up here. 5, 4, 5, 6. If you guys didn't watch the show last Friday, I think most of you guys in the chat here did. But our first 3 shooters were not so great. But our 4th shooter, we hit the 6-point fire bet, which I have never done before. And I'm probably going to cut just that portion of video and just post that as well. Try to get a couple more views on the channel here. 5, 4, 5, 6. but never have I ever seen that. Actually, I think I saw it once somewhere else. But no, I have not seen it. I saw 5 point, but I have never thrown it till the other day. So, left one stuck. Did not go in it for any further. 527.7. Ouch. Ouch. That is a bruise. 5-4, 5-6 is the dice set. So that tells me I need to get a little bit more forward energy in those dice. Not good. So that's going to be a loss of 318. Up to 318 loss when I had 320 across. Interesting. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Blackburn. Good morning, Coach Joe. So Blackburn has 5 more days before he leaves for the Blue Wrench crew. Negative 26 on over 2 rolls. Sorry, Glenn. Great Roll Friday, we had $2,100 his wattage. Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice if that was real money? 3632 is the dice set. We're going to start off with again. Shooter number 3. If you're just joining in, go back about 4 or 5 minutes on the video, 3-4 minutes on the video, and I have a quick glimpse of the chairs that I made this weekend. And dice out. 3632. We have got 26 people playing on with Crapsee, up to 28 people watching. Dice out. 145 trucking camper. Let's mark that point to 5. And there we go. 3632. Point of 5. Again, we're going to go 320 across. And as normal, we got a little bit of recovery to do. It seems like the first or second shooter always bites me. And then we have to spend like 1 or 2 shooters to recover here. We get a 5-1-5-4 dice set. 2V in the bottom. And we'll call it all bet set. We're up to 10 likes now. Thanks, wattage. Peace out. They slammed nice and tight together. And that right one jumped over. Again, 257 Bruce. So we were getting that same combination there. 2-5. That's been the killer there. 5-1-5-4 is the dice set. So we're going to switch the sets around here a little bit so we can lengthen the roll. It's a double pitch of the dice. And the last one was a 5-4-5-6. Let's see what that one was. 5-4-5-6. That was a double pitch as well. So I'm double pitching here now. Going from a single pitch to double pitch. So we need to watch that. We're going to stick with the same dice combination, but we're going to try not to push with that thumb. That's usually one of the causes for the double pitch. 3-6-3-2. So let's do that. Let's release with the thumb a little bit earlier and make this shooter number 4. And I apologize, everybody, for these short rolls here, but we'll get them. We'll get it down. So we're down $638, $630 about. Dice out. 3-6-3-2. Again, that right one jumped over. 1-6-7. Come out 7. So we're going to switch over to the cousin one set right away so we can get rid of that variation. Terrible, 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 Joe. So we're going to go 3-2-3-6, switching it around. So the single pitch of the dice changes the 7 around a little bit. So again, all bets set. 3-2-3-6 this time. Cousin one variety. 167. Seriously, Joe. Wow, what the hell do you do? Ugh, unreal. We're gonna stick with cousin one right now. One more try. So if you're playing a come out game, you might be making some money here. If you're not, then you might be not so lucky. I think it's Waj's fault because he put 7 likes on it. He used the word 7. Oh my god. All bets set. 3236 stays up. There's the cross again. We got 2-6. Wow. 268. That is the Duracell 8. And this is go support free live content and give that thumbs up. So it's marked point of 8. Once again, we're going to go 320 across. And if in a real casino, if I was to lose this 320 now, I would take a break because that would get me at my stop loss. But we're going to obviously keep on going for the show. But anyhow, let's stick with the cousin one variety. So we have a 2 on the inside, we have a 6 on the inside. That gives us a 3236. 3V on the top. And all bets set. 30 people playing along, 29 people watching. And we got Snake Eyes, Magic Aces, 112. So that's gonna be one of the bookends. Again, 3236 is what we're gonna go with. Nothing for us. Jeff says it's his fault that he's here today. No, hey guys, if you didn't check out the other day, Jeff went live and did an interview called Common Sense Craps with G with Gargoil. It was a pretty decent show. Make sure you check that out as well. 236. That was a wild bounce, but we have a 516 KitchenAid mixer. So that was using the 3236 dice set, which is a cousin one base dice set by 1/6 result. 6 is an early favorite for the day here. And again, that's going to be hit number 1 for this shooter. So we're going to go to $96 on that 6 and $96 on the 8. We are pressing up the numbers hit as well as the sister. We're trying to get that to hit a second time so we can come down on our bets. 3531 is our new dice set. And we'll call that all bet set. That's all. Here we go. Again, that left dice stuck. 5-6 mid-mo yo. Cheerio coming to us from above. 35310 is a dice set. And I'm not going to analyze that one too much because of that left die sticking. 5-6 was the result. Last time that happened, a bad number showed up. So hopefully that does not happen again here. So we're going cousin one set. 4546. And all bet set. Looking for an inside number. Face out. And a 358. That is awesome. That is going to be a winner 8. And it is also called the Grape 8. So we got a 4-5, 4-6 dice set with a 3-5 result. And that's going to be enough to get us out of this shooter. And hopefully we can extend this roll now and make some money off of it. So the puck comes off. Our bets are going to come down. We're going to go 160 across, up and off. Some casinos that you go to don't mind that you do the up and off. Other casinos are like, just wait till the point is set there, sir. I'm like, it doesn't matter because I'm playing all the way across anyhow. Do it up and off. I'm paying you. 1, 3, 1, 5, and all bets set. Looking for a new point. Box numbers are turned off. Now on the right, I'm stuck a little bit. 6, 3, 9. And that is the easy 9 to soft frank. So we got a 1, 3, 1, 5. So for those of you who are following the stick calls that I have a 6-3, which is the easy 9 to soft frank. And if it's the 3-6, it's the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. Now, how the 3-6-9 came up was 3-6-9. That's 3 3s or 3 Ds, the triple D. Dice Dr. Dan. So anyhow, what am I doing here? Let's go 2, 6, 2, 3. 2 be on top. 2, 6, 2, 3. And all but set. Box numbers are turned back on. Start making some money. And again, that right one stuck. 314. That is the Joe from Craps Master Journey. That is using a 2623 dice set. And we got a 314 result. That'll be hit number 1 here after coming back down. So let's go to $50 on the 4. I was debating if I should put 25 out there or if I should go like a 32 across pressure, which is something a little bit different than what I normally do. So we've got a 2, 3, 2, 1 dice set. 2V on top, 2, 3, 2, 1. And we'll call it all bet set. Nice out. And by the way, on Jeff's show the other day, Joe is finally a winner. I won for the second time ever. I won his first contest and I won his last contest now. Won a set of Casino Tiers dice. And we got a 4-2-6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. That left one kicked out on us. 2, 3, 2, 1. So I can no longer say Joe doesn't win. So we're going to go to $42 on that 6 and $42 on that 8. So the first time we get a hit, we're going to pressure that in the sister. We're just going to trend bet from there then. And we'll go 1, 4, 1, 2 on the dice set. And all bet set. And 617. That one looked nice. Left one almost got to the back wall. So we're not really getting much traction here at all. 1, 4, 1, 2. Yeah. And a 617. Ouch. So we made a profit of $57 on that one. So we're still down for the day. Go back to the cousin two set 3632. That was a double digit roll there. So do we stay cousin one set or do we go to cousin two? Dilemmas. Or go to cousin two, 3632. The fire bet, 6-point fire bet that I hit last week was off the Hardway set of all things. Set that I haven't used much lately, and I actually, before I started using it, I was warning myself, hey, I don't know if I really wanted to do that. Oh, I forgot that. Okay, I got a mistake. I got a change on KPI, and that was a 6-1. There we go. That should be all set now. That was an 11 roller. Okay. Yeah, we'll go all bet set here. 3, 6, 3, 2. It's out. Four, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on at N. Again, sorry, Glenn. So 3, 6, 3, 2. We have a 4, 6, 10 result. Let's mark that point of 10. And once again, we'll go 320 across. This time. Oh my god. Okay. We got a 5, 4, 5, 6. It's still fun to say that. That kind of rolls off the 10. 4, 6, 10. Sorry, Glenn. 5, 4, 5, 6. 2 in the bottom. That's all. Right one stuck. We got a Buckeye buckshot, 6, 4, 10 right back. That is a nice hit. Using the 5, 6. I'm sorry, 5, 4, 5, 6. And a 6, 4 result. So that is going to be a double implosion of the dice. But we're going to pressure 96 across, up and off again. And we're going to go 2, 6, 2, 4 for the dice set. And all bets set. Looking for a point here. Six, 2, 8. The Duracell 8. So let's mark that point of 8 using a 2, 6, 2, 4 dice set. And we have a 6, 2 result. That's a single pitch of the dice. Three, 6, 3, 2. So that's our thing here. Good morning, Mad Header. And all bets set. This box numbers are turned back on. This just are not comfortable. There you go. 6, 2, 8. Another Buckeye buckshot. Wow. And the dice are both up tight against the back wall. Come on over there. There we go. We got her. Okay. 628, the Duracell 8. 3632 is the dice set. 628 again. And that's going to be puck off, and that's going to be enough to get out of the shooter. I believe are pretty close. 189 brought back. Yep. So we're going to be down on our bets. 160 across, up and off. 189 brought back. 160 on the table. And we're going to go 3632 again. Yeah, Marble Fork, make sure you download the new version of Crapsee. And you cleared the cache. I'm not really sure. On a PC, on the PC, what you want to do is you want to clear your history. So click on your tab on the three dots on the top right-hand side. Go to history and then delete history. And then it'll go back in. You'll have to re-sign back in, and that should come up decent for you then. So all bets set here. Looking for a new point. Face out. 3632. And we have a 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy 4. 2-2 is going to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. So 3632. Was that the dice set 3632? Yes. And we have a 2-2 hard 4 result. So let's mark that point to 4. That's our third unique point here. So we're working on that fire bet again. Wow. Okay. It's interesting. Go back to 3632. And all bets set. Say something. Three hard sixth, and that is the double degen. Again, that's going to bring us back to the 3632 dice set. There's a primary on top on both sides there. And that's going to also go to $42 on the 6 and $42 on that 8. Increase of 2 units on each. 224 brought back to the rack, 184 on the table. All bets set. Basic. Three, 213 ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. 3632 with a 2-1-3 result. That was no help for our bets. But we're going to go 3-2-3-1 for our dice set now. 3-2-3-1. All bets set. And we got a 4-2-6. Another Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. 3-2-3-1. And we have got a 4-2-6 result. That's going to be one dice off access. Double pitch on the other one. And we're going to go to $60 on that 6. So that's an increase of 3 units. Brings us to a 6-4-6-2 dice set. All bets set. 325, the Justice 5. 6462 is a dice set with a 325 result. And we are going to, excuse me, we're going to pressure that 5 and 9 both up to $35. So we've got 308 brought back to rack 222 on the table. 1312 will be our our new dice set. 1312. And all bets set. They split apart just slightly when they left my fingers. That right one popped off. 437. Ouch. Oh. Get some traction here, Joe. 1312. 437. Ouch. So we made $86 on that one. So we need to recover a little bit more. We started off at 61.54. I'm at 56.81. So that puts me down about $500 for the day here. So I might try something different here on my betting. I'll explain it to you guys as I do it, hopefully. And it's kind of inspired by something that Waylon put out the other day. If you haven't checked that one out, it's his bankroll management program, or the way he does his bankroll management, and how he needs to become more satisfied, if you will. But 3632 is our new dice set. This will be shooter number 6 for the day. We still have about 15 minutes left of the program. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, John. So that's why that 7 came right there. Let's go up that set. And John, I get the chairs made this weekend. I still have to stain them and polyurethane them and sand them. So if you go back into the video somewhere around, and I'll send you a picture. Close is good enough, says Champy. If you go back into the video here, somewhere around minute 16 or so, I have a sneak peek of the chairs. 3632. Ooh, wild throw, wild one. 527. That is the Roots. Come out. Pass line winner. Come out natural. The 7s are prevalent today here. 35 rolls, we have 9 of them have been a 7. Fortunately, 4 of them were on a come out. Again, 3632. Oh, we'll go 3236 this time. Comes in 1 set. All bet sets. Good morning, Jen. 3236. They set. And we have a 4610 on that end. Sorry, Glenn. Sevens are bad for Dan. Yeah, I can understand that. We're gonna go, this is gonna be our last shooter, so we're gonna ladder up 1 time here. So we're gonna go do a Dallas drawdown, 640 across. And then I'm gonna see how things work out here. So we did a cousin 1 set, so we're gonna stick with cousin 1. 2426. And all bets set. Dice out. And we got magic aces, 112. 2426 is the dice set. 112 is the result. And that is no help for us. So we'll 3236. Puppy paws now, says Glenn. Oh, that's set. That's out. 3236. Five, 3, 8. The grape 8. 2, 3, 6. 5, 3, 8. Mouse. There you go. So we're going to come down to 320 across now. 40 brought back, 320 on the table. And we got a 6563 dice set. Cross sixes on top, 6563. And all but set. So Kingfisher says drawing down also 1760 inside with a $50 4 and 10. Okay, so 6563. Yeah, we got another magic aces. Wow. Okay. Interesting. That should be a repeater win using the 6563 dice set. 112 result. Interesting. 3236. And all bets set. We still have not thrown a midnight for the day. 6, 4, 10. Again, Layla's best friend Wayne it, and sorry, Glenn. So 3, 6, 5, 6, 3. 6, 4, 10. So that's gonna be a winner 10, and that will be enough to get us out of the shooter. Bring our bets down. We'll go 160. We're gonna go 96 across this time, so we can do a little bit of recovery on our bets. So we're gonna go 96 across, up and off. And that's 238 brought back to the rack, 96 at the table. If I took everything off the table, I would still be down $240 for the day. So we did some recovery here. Remember, we lost on shooters number 2 and 3. We lost a lot of money there. But we got 5, 6, 5, 4 for our dice set. 5, 6, 5, 4. And looking for a new point here. Dice out. So the screen looks different. Full screen message at the bottom covers the chips across. Okay. It might be a screen resolution thing. I'll check mine when I get back to that main screen wattage or Marble Fork Chaz to see if that affects mine as well. So 5, 6, 5, 4. Dice out. And we had a rollout on that one. 549, the hard 9, the Big Daddy Mac. 5654. And a 549 result. So let's mark that point of 9. And all of our box numbers will be turned back on again. So John, if you're still in here, did you get the website updated for the Craps for the Cure to put my table build on there? So we can start getting that promoted at least a little bit here. 3236. And I'll send you some pictures of the chairs today, even though they're not done here. Good morning, David. Good morning, Demon Dog Chris. All but set. Oh, shoot, I forgot to look at that. Let me look at that again once we get a new value entered in here. 3236. Dice cross at the end. 1, 2, 3. Ace deuce. Alfredo sauce. So I'm not really hitting box numbers extensively like I was all last week, really. Let's go 1 on the inside, 2 on the inside. We got 3, 1, 3, 2. Also, guys, check out Demon Dog Dice Craps. Demon Dog Dice. I think that's his name of channel. Chris has been doing a lot of rollouts lately, and he just passed the 100 subscriber mark. So let's show him some love. Let's show him some support, and let's get a subscribership up there because he does a very quality show, very good rollouts. So great guy. He deserves the attention and deserves the support from our community here. 3132. Face out. Wow, I left him just like landed and 5-2 Bruce. Damn it, that's a 5-2, not a 1-2. Ugh, piss me off. 3132. And we had a 5-2 result. Okay, I'm gonna do this, John, and I apologize if I run into your show. I'm gonna go one more shooter here. I need to get some major recovery. I need to get a win today. You're welcome, Chris. You much deserved. But why we only did 90? Oh wait, that was a. I put in the wrong number on freaking Crapsee. Seriously? Next one's gonna be 5-2. Everyone, sorry. That was a mess up on my part. Sorry. Thanks, Joel. I wish we can go back and change this around a little bit. It's a 5-2 on Crapsee, so you guys are gonna lose some money there. Okay, so I made a profit of 142 bucks on that one. It's gonna be my last shooter here for the day. Hopefully we can get recovery here and we can get out of the shooter. So we had a 3236 dice set to start off with. Yeah, I know I entered the wrong under Jen. Sorry. That is my fault. But we'll go all bets set here. Again, we're going to go 640 across once I get going here. I'll try something a little bit different this time. 3236. Days out. 314, the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. 3236. Let's mark that point of 4. So did I get you on that side now, Glenn? 314. I'm going to change that in KPI because I entered in the wrong combination. Entered in a 1-3, and it was supposed to be a 3-1. There we go. That's different. No, good. So it's all good to go. 640 across again, we're going. And the reason I made a comment at the beginning of the video talking about the blue collar crap style play is somebody made a comment last week about how I went 640 cross and said that's not really blue collar craps. And bet amount, it really isn't, but percentage wise of my bankroll, it can be. And the blue collar crap style play mostly means that I'm trying to take 2 hits to get out of the shooter. And then I will play off of profits and that. So anyway, we get 640 across. I'll bet set 2-1 2-3-2-1 is our dice set. 2-3-2-1. Dice out. We got a buckeye buckshot. 3-1-4. Joe. Craps Master Journey. So we got a 2-3-2-1 dice set. And we have a 3-1-4 result. And the dice landed pretty nice at the other end of the table. So that's gonna be a nice hit. That's a $200 hit. If I was smart, I would bring that down and go 160 across, but we're not smart. Instead, we're gonna pressure 160 across. And we'll go up and off. Again, 2-3-2-1 is a dice set. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Kingfisher or K-Fisher. Dice out. 2-3-2-1. Here we go. Looking for a new point. All my box numbers are turned off. 268, the Duracell 8. Go out support free live content. Give that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. 2-3-2-1 is the dice set. 268 is the result. Mark that point of 8. And all of our box numbers are going to be turned back on. So we're at 800 across. Wow, that's a lot of money. So we've got a 3-2-3-6. And all bets set here. Dice out. A little bit long. Wow, another 1-3-4. Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. And that's actually good for me because I think they got me back to break even for the day. 3-2-3-6 is the dice set. 1-3-4 result. The other ones were a 3-1. So this is a 1-3. So that's the reverse of what we were throwing. That's gonna be an extra $244 right back. So 250 minus the VIG. I'm going to bring my bets down. We're going to go 96 across. Again, waylon style bankroll. So if I lost everything for the day, I would be up $24. So Joe is in the goal or in the win today. Now we're going to go for the goal. So Papa Chops is winning today. Wow. Okay, that's awesome. That is awesome. 5-1-5-3. So that was a little bit of a struggle to get back. But we're going to chalk this up as a win today. Let's see if we can hit goal, though. Well, only 30 people still playing along, 28 people still watching. 5-1-5-3. Let's get some more likes out there. There's only 18 likes. It's out. I stuck to my fingers a little bit when they were released. 6-6-12. We got OMC Craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. 5-1-5-3. So that is the first midnight for the day. We threw quite a few magic aces, though. That is the opposite end of the spectrum there. That's going to be no help for us. 3-2-3-6. Gwen says he's been looking for that all morning. 3236. So have I, my friend. All bet set. John GT's back in the green as well. So we are all back in the green, hopefully. And we have a 145. That would be the truck and camper. So John's going to be going live in about 3 minutes. If you guys do want to jump over there, I would understand. If you want to stay here and finish out this roll, that's fine as well. This will be our last shooter for the day. 1-4-1-5 is the result. And let's go to $25 on a 5 and 9. 460 brought back to the rack. 116 on a table. If we lost everything, we would be up $13 for the day. That is awesome. 2124 is the dissect. 2V. All but set. Around 39 bucks. Is it? Ooh, that was like a way rollout here. 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend on that end. Daddy Joe. What was our dice set on that one? That was a 2-1-2-4 dice set. Terrible bounce off that back wall for both dice this time. Oops, I gotta re-enter that one. That was a 6-4, not a 4-6. It does make a difference because of the way that I have my KPI set up, which is different than most people's. So I do need to make sure that it is entered in correctly on KPI. So it gives you the right dice result on the bottom. And we're going to go 5, 6, 5, 4. And we're going to go to $25 on a 4 and 10. We'll make those buy bets. And all bets out. Ooh, way long on that one. And we got 257. So that is the end of the show here. We did make, got back above break even. 5-6-5-4 is the dice set. And that was a terrible throw. 257 Bruce. Not become shark bait. So we ended up with a $6,174 bankroll. So we made exactly $20 off the roll today. I call it as it is, but I'm going to call that a win. We had 7 shooters. SLR today came in at 7.3. SRR is 4.6. So nothing good with that big 7 giving the finger up the center there. 10s are strong today. 4s are 10s. 4s and 10s are both strong today. So it's just the numbers and obviously magic aces. We have box numbers, inside numbers are low, 4s and 10s are high. Come out, 7s are high. Horns and fields are about expected. Hardways were low this morning. We had 3 shooters in the green. Looking at our black ball statistics through the end of last week, Friday, 6,635 rolls in with a 9.65 SOR, 6.61 SRR, and a 6.71 PSR. So again, guys, jump over to Casino Gimme TV, watch John's daily paycheck. I do appreciate everybody for coming in and supporting and playing along on Crapsee. But hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours there also, everyone. Have a great day, be safe, and be prosperous.